Horror Planet, where horror memories live. Dread Central, where horror stories are. Window 3. Caitlin had always been fascinated by the old mansion at the end of the street. It had been abandoned for years, but the large stained glass window on the second floor had always caught her eye. She would often stare at it from afar, wondering what secrets it held. One day, Caitlin couldn't resist her curiosity any longer. She snuck into the mansion and made her way up to the second floor. As she approached the window, she noticed that it was covered in a layer of dust and grime. She wiped it off with her sleeve, revealing a stunning picture of a woman with long black hair and piercing green eyes. Caitlin was so entranced by the picture that she didn't notice the figure standing behind her. It wasn't until she felt a cold hand on her shoulder that she turned around. To her horror, she saw the woman from the picture standing right in front of her. The woman had a sinister smile on her face, and her green eyes seemed to glow in the dim light. Caitlin tried to back away, but the woman's grip was too strong. Suddenly, the woman's face twisted into an expression of rage. Her eyes turned red, and her hair started to whip around her face. She let out a blood-curdling scream and lunged towards Caitlin. Caitlin screamed and ran towards the door, trying to escape the mansion. But the woman was right behind her, her cold breath on Caitlin's neck. Just as Caitlin thought all hope was lost, she saw a ray of light coming from a nearby window. It was the first light she had seen in the mansion since entering. She ran towards it, with the woman still hot on her heels. As she burst through the window and landed outside, Caitlin realized that she had jumped from the second floor. But she didn't feel any pain, she was too relieved to have escaped the woman's grasp. Caitlin never returned to the mansion, but she could still see the woman's green eyes in her nightmares. She never found out who the woman was or what had caused her to become so enraged. But one thing was for sure, Caitlin would never forget the terror she had experienced in that mansion.